Good morning, friends. Pastor Kelly here with you with the Wednesday edition of Sound Bytes. We've been working on our series Trauma, Loss, and Grief. We've been talking about the last few broadcasts what we do say and what we don't say. Some of the things that people say to those who have lost loved ones or have suffered great trauma in their life. We talked the first time about at least this didn't happen. At least that didn't happen. That was a common thing people love to say. Time will heal this. That's another one people love to say. Here's one of the biggest right here, and they use the Bible for this one, Romans 8:28. All things will work together for good. And they like to have that little, that's a nice little verse. That's a nice little Christian bumper sticker or slogan we can stick on something when we can't make any sense out of what happened. We can't make any sense out of the loss. Look at all the good that will come out of this. You ever hear that in your loss? God wants to work something into your life. Sounds so good. And it's even true. But does that help the person grieving? Does that all of a sudden say, oh, wow, well, thank God that something good's going to come out of this, because I thought, this pain and this agony I have in my soul because I just saw my daughter killed, that's going to go away now because something good's going to come out of it, right? We already know that verse, guys. If I lost a child, I've lost a marriage, I've got cancer, you name the crisis, you name the loss, you name the grief, we know that verse. It's a great verse, and it applies it. It's married to different areas in our life, okay? But it doesn't help us in the real time right now. I have pain right now. I am grieving right now. Yeah, it helps me think long term. Yeah, it does all those things. It's all good. But it doesn't help me in the right now. You know what I need right now? I need a person that will hold me up, that will lift me up, that will say, I understand, that will comfort me the best they know how. Sometimes that's just being present. It's never saying a thing. You don't have to fix people that are grieving. You don't have to fix people's trauma. You can't. You don't have to fix people after the loss. You can't spin it to make it all of a sudden good. It doesn't, we were never intended to go through this. We were never intended to suffer these losses. This was never God's intention for us. So when we say these verses, we see somebody that's suffering, and or somebody was gone through trauma or grief. We don't know what to say, so we just say we know something good's going to come out of this. I remember my daughter wasn't gone a week and a half, and somebody stood in my home and said, I can just see all the good coming from this. It's amazing how many people know about this, and they were like almost excited because this thing that happened in our life, which was unspeakable, it was going around the world or whatever. My friends, what not to say to somebody that has lost somebody, what not to say to somebody who is suffering, or somebody who is going through grief right now. These are great verses, but sometimes at those times we just need a human being, another human, to stand with us during that time. I'm out of time. See you more on Friday. Bless you. Bye-bye.